The thing about this bike is it makes an awesome adventure bike for light travel. You're not going to carry like beer for your buddies on it or anything. You're not, hard bags are probably a bad idea. But it'll carry a tent, it'll carry a sleeping bag, it'll carry food and water, a little of it, not a lot. And it does it all in a weak subframe that can be reinforced, but I didn't reinforce mine when I went on my first 50 extra pounds camping trip. So it did all right there. So you'd think it'd do all right anywhere else too. Okay, we'll go down here and turn around and head back. I'd love to see where the snow is at now, but it's funny they bermed all this up. But they didn't do a good enough job. That used to be a trail, and that one they did do a good enough job. And all this I'm doing is on Kenda K270s. I think this bike's sure of itself. You just have to respect this bike, and I've said it a lot this video, but respect this bike, and I think it's important to respect every bike you jump on, because the moment you don't take a moment to understand the power and the torque and the suspension and the design behind all of it and the people who went into it, it's going to lay you out. You know, if I hop on my brother's RMZ or my other brother's KTM, which I did ride the KTM, they're different machines. It would take me ages to get used to them. Ages. So this one, I don't have to get used to anything else. This one won't take me nearly as many places as a CBR would on the road, or a KTM would off the road. But it'll get me to places I want to go. Would I say no to a little dirt bike? No. And one day I plan on getting a CBR 250 because it's a good fuel economy and I can commute on it. But for now, this carbureted, radial 4-valve chamber, single overhead can, air-cooled thumper, it's just enough for me. This was a good day to go up here. I haven't seen another person, which is crazy. Oh, speaking of which. It's an interesting road to take a Harley on. The road going down is definitely nice. I guess I'll probably cut this into multiple videos, so that seems to be how motorcycle content is released, unless you're Everride. Everything is cut into parts, which kind of sucks because most of the time you'll be waiting a while for it. Unless you're Everride, nobody watches your stuff. My audience retention is not good. One thing I need to work on is getting my knees pressed against the tank for cornering, because that's how the enduro riders say to do it, always, always, always. And to stand up and knees against the tank. I find it a little hard to like hit the brakes and hold the clutch and knees against the tank and all that at the same time, but you gotta learn it. Everybody else seems to have done it successfully. Oh, and out there, you'd expect that to be easy. It would be on a Sero or a Sherpa, a nice little short bike, but not on this guy. Oh boy, it's soft out there, lots of rocks. That used to be a good shooting spot. Not anymore. I'm wondering if the snow is still up here yet. How did I get up there last time? Right there? Must have been right there. Well, there's grass everywhere now. So, I don't know about snow. There's a sign here, let's see what it says. Well, it says no target shooting. That does not mean no motorcycles. But this is rough. Okay, here's an example of an area where I start to get a little choosy. It's so bumpy here and so rutted out that from the water that I don't like it. And of course it's gated, so the only stuff they can get here is motorcycles, which means you don't have the help of the cars to keep the trail padded down. It's just the people who maintain the power lines. The thing is, you have to remember, anywhere you go, you have to be able to turn around. So always keep your head way up the trail. Think to yourself, can I turn around here? And right there. That's like, this is a spot where I'm going to have to turn around because this is the last flat spot I can see. If I started riding up there, it'd get harder. More rocks, more hills. On a smaller bike, no problem. On this bike, big problem. But that's what Honda marketed this for. What does it have? A 5-speed, wide ratio gearbox. KTM 500, 6-speed, close ratio. What's the difference? Usable power. The KTM does not have the low-end torque. In fact, the torque curve and the horsepower curve for the KTM and this bike are flipped upside down. So, and that's the case with most bikes that are not this one. I want to see what that sign says. Oh, no trespassing. Hunting or fishing. Whoa. See, this is the problem of having a big bike. Two-legged crab dance all day long. We gotta do 15-point turns, but I can go highway speed on a bike that gets 52 miles to the gallon. I can go off-road in most places. Aha. The beauty of ram mounts. Now, I don't have to worry about the mirror. Just the durable moose handguards that were on the bike stock. It's because, to be honest, I probably would have gotten a chair beast, but and I know you should be standing is going to be, if anyone commented on this, it would be the top comment. You should be standing. Well, think of me, I'm a working man, I don't have time to go to the gym, which is a great excuse, but if I was at the gym, I wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be here.